Kyle,
Segue.
on to you.
All right. Best and worst Halloween costumes.
Okay. Do you have one to start out or?
Well, I don't know like the best. I feel like the most like common ones are just like vampires and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just it feels like they took the most lazy person and just put teeth in. And
What
like,
about
fake blood.
what about the
I was a
bedsheet
zombie
ghost?
a lot.
Bedsheet Ghost? That's
That's
like,
what I'm
that's
gonna be
Charlie
this
Brown.
year.
That's
I'm
like
totally
Charlie Brown
gonna be that.
original.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a bad one. I think that's a classic.
That's a classic. That's
classic.
not really a bad or a good one. That one's just like.
I don't know.
like
It's a little
level.
generic though.
Yeah.
Eh.
I hate when people dress up like when I get Halloween, you should dress up as something scary. But like I hate when people dress up like, what's that thing called? Cabbage Patch Kid or something?
Yeah, that's I don't remember. It's like
What?
some-
That's
are you
like
talking
What do you-
like
Yeah,
no,
like
not
some people
not a
who dress
Cabbage
up as,
Patch
like,
Kid, whatever it's
doll or
called. Like
something.
one of those. You ever seen that show? It's really old. It's like a kid show and.
The Teletubbies?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what it is.
wait,
Tell
yeah,
them
really dress up
freaking
as
Cabbage Patch.
I-
God,
people
edit
dress
that
up
out.
As
What?
I thought you were actually talking about.
Yeah, I was like,
Cabbage Patch.
like,
I've seen
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
people just like as like happy.
You don't like when people dress up as like not scary things?
I love.
Yeah, 'cause,
but,
like,
but Teletubbies is awesome.
I'm not.
I'm gonna be. I want to be the
baby.
baby son in
The baby
Teletubbies.
son. You're gonna go like, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though. For a couple of years, I got really lazy with Halloween.
Oh
and,
yeah, everyone does.
I played for like 3 years. I played football. I still do.
So you're a football player?
But for 3 years, I just dressed in my pads and I felt like a bum.
I remember like the like first costume I was for Halloween. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a hunter, and I was that for like 3 years. I just wore like the same hunting suit. Even when it outgrew me, I still wore it, and like it was up to like my like thighs and stuff. I still wore it because I was just so young. I was like, this is the best costume ever.
Oh my gosh.
That was like the worst costume I could have ever worn.
Last year I was like a really bad David Bowie. That was only like 2 months before he died, which was kind of weird to think about.
Oh, really?
But yeah, I was like, I just wore some jeans and a black T-shirt, and then I like slicked my hair back a little bit, and then I was David Bowie.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I didn't do.
That's not too bad.
I didn't do scary costumes. My first scary costume was when I was 14. I'd never done a scary costume
Really?
before
What
that.
were you?
Yeah. No, it was always just like other things.
Like what?
Would
I
you
always
dress
had
up
like
as?
really
A
like
folk singer.
I always had like really original. They weren't original, but I had really unique costumes. My dad was really
Yeah.
into costume
yeah.
making. Yeah, yeah. And my dad went all out every Halloween, made me like the best costumes. One year I was a knight in shining armor, and my entire costume was made out of tinfoil. It was
That's cool.
It was
though.
really cool. And then another year I was a magician, and my dad made a magic trick like for it, and the costume had a fake arm holding a pillow, and my actual arm went in through the pillow.
Oh.
that's
and so
that's
you could
cool.
lift up a
Yeah.
rabbit through a hat, and it looked real.
That's
pretty
cool.
It was
though.
really cool.
I was I think I really liked zombie movies when I was little, like Night of the Living
I
Dead
did
or
the
whatever.
zombie,
yeah.
Dawn of the Dead. So I was a zombie
saw
like
those.
many years in a row.
Zombie costume's good. Did you make it
Yeah.
yourself?
Well, yeah.
It's simple too.
I
Like,
did.
Just get like red stuff
Yeah,
all over your
exactly.
shirt.
Just like rip it up. And,
Yeah.
Yeah. I like
Yeah,
took,
exactly.
I took my dad's old shirts and I would like rip them up, and
Yeah.
then I would put like
Yeah.
blood on my face and like paint my face like white, and then I would get like I got some kind of weird hairspray and like made it look like my hair was dead or something like that.
Man, my friend was really good at costume making too. He was a werewolf one year, and he like glued hair onto his
Oh.
face,
Oh,
and
Did he, like,
it looked really real.
That's
It was
dedication.
so cool.
Oh,
That's
Dedication.
awesome.
It was
Yeah,
real
that's pretty good.
dedication.
I feel like when people spend like $100 on a costume, it's not worth it to wear one day.
Yeah, I know.
If they were in like
Yeah.
a movie or like a
Sure.
like a play or something.
Well, I
then
mean,
it'd be
as
worth
long
it.
as you can have it for another time.
Yeah, unless you're like
But you don't want to be the same.
unless
thing
you're like
like
a
2 years in a
young
row.
teen and you're already growing, like, oh, I grew out of this like $200 costume that
Yeah.
was like imported from Hollywood or something. Just something like that. It's just like they spend too much money on costumes. They're not gonna wear another year.
Yeah, people do go all out sometimes.
Yeah.
I think it's good when people go out.
Yeah,
I think
it's-
there's some good costumes.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
and especially when a costume is actually scary. I've been scared before by some
Yeah.
costumes.
Yeah. Like
Like,
at those like haunted house things and stuff.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
I was at Busch Gardens a couple weeks ago, and they were doing the Halloween thing.
was
like,
it scary? I've always wanted to do that.
Oh, yeah, I've always wanted to do one
The
of
thing
those. It
is,
looks so
like,
fun.
I had done it before. It was a little more scary this time because it was like pitch black. But still, like, I did that when I was at King's Dominion a couple years ago. I did one of the haunted house things, and like, I did a couple of them, and they were just the same thing. Like, I don't know. I know a lot of people really like those.
You're
but
just like,
What
here
is
comes
it?
a clown. 3,
Yeah,
2,
yeah.
1, and then it jumps out.
Yeah,
yeah,
You
but-
predict it all. It's just like
Yeah.
there.
It's
yeah,
like,
I was in like a pig slaughterhouse or something. That one was. I don't know. My point is though is that they're when they're professionally done like that, just like Busch Gardens and Kings Dominion do a really good job. But like, you know, if I'm just going trick or treating or something, those costumes don't scare me as much as like the guys with like the chainsaws.
Yeah, those
Right,
things,
right.
they're like paid to scare you. Which
Well,
is
yeah,
Yeah.
That's an awesome
exactly.
job.
That-
Like I
that'd
was
be
saying, it was
fun.
professional.
Hey, we'll scare some people this year. Yeah, sure.
I was,
Yeah, dude.
there's like a haunted forest in Vermont.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Or something. I
Forest
don't know.
going to the haunted forest.
Yeah. No, but I don't know where.
Are you haunted?
I don't know where it is though, but it's like this really professional thing, and they like bust them out to a location, and the windows are like all blacked out, so you have no idea where you're going.
Oh,
and then
that's
you
cool.
camp. You have to camp for like 72 hours.
Oh.
It's like
At-
Blair Witch.
Oh my gosh.
And this
Dude,
thing,
I was
yeah,
like-
it's like Blair
I'd
Witch.
freak out or
Oh,
something.
And
man.
like,
Oh, yeah,
and
it's
it's
like
like
Blair
the
Witch.
haunting like never stops. They're like, all right, at 10 o'clock, it's like between 10 and 12, the haunting's gonna begin, and it's not gonna stop the whole time.
Ooh.
And it's like, it sounds real freaky.
I want
man.
to go.
That
dude.
would be
And there's
fun.
like 3 levels. You can be like the highest level, which is when like the actors can actually like grab you.
Oh yeah, you have
and
to
like
like sign a
drag
contract.
you into the woods and stuff.
that seems a little. That seems like a little bit like kidnapping.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a little.
The thing is,
It's like we're paying you to kidnap people now.
I would hate it at
On
the
Halloween.
time. I would hate it at the time, but I would really like want to do that for the experience. you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
just
that
like
would be
it-
fun.
yeah,
like,
yeah, that would
yeah.
be cool, yeah.
Yeah, because everybody always talks about how much they want to do it, but I never hear anybody say that they've actually done it.
I don't know. I've been to the only haunted house I've been to is the one at UVA. UVA has one. Like the students at
Oh,
like
yeah.
the writing
Yeah.
college do one.
Yeah, I saw a commercial for that. I think.
And
Yeah.
I did that one year, and I went with my friends, and we were like waiting in line, and we were like, "Ooh, it's
Oh,
really
like,
scary."
jittery
And my
and
one
stuff?
friend chickened out. We're never gonna let him forget that. He didn't go through. We went up to the front, and he was like, "I don't know," and he like
And
walked
then
away.
you just left.
Oh,
because of that.
what?
And
And
wait,
we
how
all
long were you
know.
waiting? How long were you waiting in line for?
like half an hour.
Oh my gosh! At
Yeah,
least
I
it
know.
wasn't like 2 hours or something.
I
It was
know.
like
Was that costing?
And he was like, all right, I'm like,
It was like $4.
They just, like,
I don't know,
walked
it
away.
wasn't. It wasn't bad. But and then like I went through, and I remember just like it wasn't that terrifying. It was kind of creepy, you know, some
Yeah.
of the things. But like they had this one guy,
He said, "I don't
and he
know."
was like wrapped in plastic and like in a bathtub, and he would like shake in the bathtub, so it looked like a cadaver.
What if he was, like,
but he was
actually
like
freaking out,
started
like, "I
moving,
can't
and it was
breathe."
really scary. That was the
Oh.
scariest thing I ever saw.
Well,
oh.
my elementary school ran a haunted house. I don't know if they still do, but I mean, you know, as you can imagine, it wasn't scary at all.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but one guy like grabbed my foot from under the table,
Oh.
and I wasn't scared at all. But like I was a little kid, so I thought it'd be funny if I like stomped on his hand, not thinking. I just wasn't thinking like, oh man, this is an actual person.
Wow.
I just
You're just like boom, 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 take that.
And he like completely like came out of character, and he was like ah. Like
I mean, you gotta expect that though. Like, you're gonna scare
Well, yeah, of
somebody.
course,
Somebody's gonna turn around and punch you.
And he was in, like- he was in, like,
you have
fourth
to
grade.
expect like if
Yeah.
you're being scared, somebody's gonna like hit
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Someone's
Well,
gonna
yeah,
get
yeah.
rocked. Yeah.
But the kid was in like 4th grade, and I was in like 2nd grade.
Nice.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.